Good evening, guys. How are you doing? Terry at 9:30 back again tonight with another live stream on Goldcrest Valley. So I hope you're all keeping well. Hope life's treating you good. So what are we up to? Well, we've just had a spot of dinner. So few jobs that I do want to get cracked on with. The first being, I do want to jump into the Massey Ferguson 7347S. So we will jump into this beast of a machine, and I do want to attach the corn header, and we are going to head down to field 23 where we have got a full field ready of corn to do. So we'll just get this header attached on and we'll head down there. And we did finish last night getting field, let me just get my bearings correct, field 15 that we bought. That is all now ploughed and finished. So I do want to get some sugar beet in there tonight, because we need the sugar beet for the pigs to get them up to 100% productivity, and that will also bring up their reproduction rate as well. So yeah, got a few jobs to be keeping us busy. Shouldn't take us too long to just run down here, I wouldn't have thought. I'm not watching what I'm doing. I was looking at the other screen there. So first of all, we'll just unfold the combine. We'll get that header unfolded, and then we can crack on. What are we like at that side? We're just a little bit off. And away we go. Now I have fertilised this field. It has gone through its 3 fertilisation stages, so we should get quite a decent yield off this, I would think. We will just do a little bit ourselves, and then we will head back up to main farm, and we will get the seeder. I think it's the horse seeder that does the corn and the sugar beet. We'll get that attached up, and we will start reseeding field 15, which we did purchase last night. It is quite difficult to judge that header from the left hand side. Isn't a small field, isn't this? And those pigs do like their corn in the trough, so maybe we can sell some, but we will also keep some for those guys as well. Might have gab you for a bit. See all the waste coming out the back of the combine there. All the stalks from the corn. You can see that field in the distance. There's another field of corn over there. What I was thinking of doing is actually purchasing that, and then we could possibly hire, or should I say lease, the Chrome Big X, and we could chaff that up for some silage, possibly. I don't think there's much point in investing in the Chrome Big X at the moment. We've done 2 and a bit passes and we're already 50% full in the grain tank. So I think what we'll do, we'll get to the end of this pass and then we will just go and collect the tractor with that Joskin trailer on. Get this combine offloaded and then hopefully we can leave him to crack on by himself. Let's go back into cab view just for a little bit. I think we are going to get a pretty good yield off this if things go to plan, of course, which sometimes they don't, as you may have seen in last night's stream that we did. There was a few mistakes, to say the least. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring a worker in. We will just set him off centre so that he doesn't miss any bits. Whoa, we're in the corn. We have left our pickup down here, so we don't have to teleport back through all the kit that we've got. I'm saying all the kit that we've got. We don't have a great deal, do we? Couple of tractors, quite a few implements, to be honest. So let's head up then, get this tractor picked up. Try not to demolish the letterbox, which I do have a nasty habit of doing. So we'll just park the pickup just here for the time being. As you can see, we have got the Fendt 900 Vario on the Cedar, the Horsch Maestro. Could not for the life in me remember what that was called. Yeah, it was the Horsch, but the Horsch what, I was unsure. Just squeeze past the Fendt there. I'm not going to indicate because we don't tend to get any traffic down this part of the map. In fact, I don't ever think I've seen any traffic down this end. Where is our farmer? Just heading back down the other side, which is good, because we are on the correct side of the auger. He has got his beacons on. Like we did get here just in time. Look at that, the Massey Ferguson crew is out in force tonight. Got the Massey combine and we've got the Massey tractor, the 7719. I do like the Massey Ferguson stuff. It is good all round machinery. I have driven Massey Ferguson's in real life. So what we'll do, we'll just put this trailer over here, out of the way. I will just check the soil composition on this field, just to double check that it doesn't need ploughing. So we're down on 23, so no, we're not in, we haven't got the yellow band in the field. So that's all good. It will just need some fertiliser chucking on it. So we can do that at some point. Right, can we run all the way back to the farm, or shall we teleport through? Yeah, let's teleport through. So let's look at getting some sugar beet guys into this field. We probably will rent the equipment to harvest this, to be honest, because it's not a massive field at all. It shouldn't take us too long with this piece of machinery. It has got quite a wide working width on it. And then when we do harvest these, we will probably have to use the tip anywhere function on this game, because unlike we had in Farming Simulator 15, we do not have the ability to store it in any sheds. Which is a little bit of a disappointment. I know we could look into the placeable buildings that we do have on this game. You know, these are the placeable sheds in the mod pack. So possibly that might be a way to go. Like I said, we'll see. I'm just going to be overseeding slightly here, but it's not too much of an issue. And with this Horse Maestro, if you look down in the right hand corner of the screen, it does actually seed and fertilise at the same time. So we are killing two birds with one stone, so to speak. I'm actually going up and down the field. You would do something very similar in real life to this. In fact, what you would do in real life, you would leave slightly, you wouldn't go all the way down to the headlands. You would kind of, let me show you, you would kind of leave it there somewhere. And then what you would do, you would keep going up and down the centre of the field, and then you would go around and do the headlands finally. But in this game, sometimes you can't do it as you would in the book. Thinking back to up at the pig area, we could actually, because they are the two barns up there, we have got some straw in one side of the barn, so when we do come to harvest these sugar beet, what we could do is we could use the tip anywhere in the other side of the shed. We have got a front loader up there. So I think that might be what we do. How's our contractor in the distance? I think he's okay. Hopefully we will get this field completed before he does require offloading again. I think probably, yeah, 2 more passes and we'll be done. I think we're just about going to have enough seed in the seeder. We are down to 29%. We have got some pallets of seed back at the main yard. We may just have to straighten up slightly here. We are slightly off course. Yeah, we should get the rest of that there, I think. Yep. And that hasn't taken us too long, which is always good. So get that turned off. Looks like our contractor has got a full grain tank again. Just had the message come through there. So if we put this back into the barn. I think we should be okay at that. Get that detached off. Put the fence over here at the other side, out of the way, because we don't require that at the minute. Can turn that off. We'll head back to field 23. Just saves us jumping between the bits of kit with us using the pickup truck. Oh God, we've misjudged that there. Just reposition ourselves. Just fill the back end of the trailer up a bit so that we're not having all the weight at the front end of the trailer. Especially if we get pulled by the Goldcrest Valley Police and they take us down to the weighbridge. We do want to make sure that we've got the weight distributed evenly on the trailer. It's got 55% in that trailer already, which is fantastic news. I do like the real axle steer on that trailer. I'm sure you can see that there. It is a good trailer, is this? So I am just wondering what the cleanliness is on at the minute on our animals. Let's have a look. Wow, the sheep are a little bit low. 72% cleanliness. So we could... Wrong side. We could head up there and get them tidied up. Shouldn't take us too long in this pickup. It does fly, does this thing? 62 mph. Can never remember which turning we need. Is it this one? Can we get this way? If I remember rightly, I think we can. Yes, we can. We are actually breaking this speed limit there. It's 35 and we're doing 54. We'll be getting a speeding ticket at that rate. We will just check on the wool pallets up here. See if they have spawned us any more wool. Yeah, so we've got 3 pallets of wool. Well, not 3 pallets of wool, but 3 bundles. Never noticed that before. You've actually got the sheep on the side, the little wool symbol in the middle. It's quite cool. The price of wool in this game is very good indeed. So we have got here, I don't know if you remember in one of the previous episodes, we did download the modded brush. This thing is very good. And I will just let you know, guys, if you are having problems with your silage pits, if you get this downloaded, if you haven't already, and get really tight up to the silage bunkers and run this down both sides of the bunker walls, silage walls, it should empty your pits. So just a little tip there for you guys. So we have got our front loader lifted up. It's so much quicker than using that bucket. We've actually got that bucket before this mod was released. All you do is lower that down. Their feeding area is once again nice and clean. Part this back over here for the time being. I'm just wondering what have they got enough grass? Yeah, they're okay for grass at the moment. Obviously the cleanliness on the pigs is a little low, as is the cattle, but we will do that probably offline, to be honest. Don't want to see me running around with this brush on the back of this New Holland, I'm sure. So we'll head back to field 23. Hopefully should be done. Or if not done, not very far off. Where is our crossing point? Ah, there it is. That's what happens when you go off the road, guys. You miss where your crossing point was. So I think we'll cut back through the farm. Just make sure everything is A-OK. Nobody's stolen any of our equipment. Well, we have been busy bringing in the crops. No, still got all our kit over there in that far barn. We actually don't look to have as much seed left as I thought. There's only 3 pallets on the back of that Flegel trailer left. So that may be a job that needs doing in the not too distant future. So how is he getting on? Has he stopped? We won't leave the pickup in the middle of the field. That wouldn't be a wise move. It does look like we've just returned back to the field in time. He's struggling a little bit, is this Matty Ferguson pulling this trailer. Although there's 17,000 litres in here now, so, and we're just about to add a little bit more weight to it for him. So we'll just top off that middle section. We have got 83% in here now. I'm just following to the end, and then I'm going to take this back up to the silos. So it's 85% full, and we're not going to get the rest of the field in here. Should get the rest of the field harvested today. The forecast is set fair. 10 to 1 in the afternoon, and we've got bright sunshine. So absolutely perfect weather for bringing in the corn harvest. Just tip this in here, guys, and then we'll just have a look how much corn we do have in our silos now. So corn, we've got 57,000 litres plus what is left to bring in off that field. So hopefully something in the region of 60,000 litres, I would think. There or thereabouts. We'll just put the beacons on. We don't really need them on, because like I said, we don't tend to get... The only trouble with this map is it is a funny shape, so it does tend to struggle a little bit. Although he does seem to be lining himself up with that, or he's going to go for the joyride down the train track or something like that. Yeah, he seems to have sorted himself out. So guys, I'm going to leave it there for this live stream. So thank you very much for watching the video. If you have seen anything you've enjoyed, hit that like button. And if you would like to subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you soon, guys. Cheers, guys. See you later. Ta-da!